Okay, guys, one of my most favorite flows to do in any intermediate class, so like tone or sculpt, is a long box and working the upper body and the lower body, okay? And I remember the first time that I did this, it was in Megan's class in like 2017, right after I had Audrey, so my first, and I was like coming in to take my first Pilates class after just having a baby, and Megan was teaching here. Yes, Megan in Oro Valley. We've known each other for that long. We've known each other since like 2015, I think. But she like murdered me in this class, and it just like has been embedded in my head for over 10 years. I think we did it on a blue, and we did like upper body, lower body, then we came down on the belly, and I'll teach it to you right now. But one of my favorite flows, it's so efficient, you hit the whole body. You could teach it in any intermediate class. I would probably avoid this in a flow class just to reduce the risk of falling, because it does require a lot of balance, okay? So this is like just the bread and butter flow that I would teach for almost any class. Clients will be happy if they do this. So you are on a blue, you're gonna come up onto all fours facing toward the mirror, and then we start with the hand in the strap, okay? So small strap in hand, step those knees back, and then you wanna make a strong tripod position. So you have one hand down, both knees back under the hips. Bring that right arm off to the side, start a lat pull up and down. Now you want to keep clients here for about 30 seconds. Want to get those muscles nice and fatigued. And then we go up and we do tricep press for 30 seconds again here. Now upper body is stabilizing, lower body stable, spine is in a slight extension versus flexion. Tip the tailbone up. This is going to work your core too, balancing, unilateral work. After 30 seconds, we put the foot right in the strap, okay? So foot in the strap, and you can do 2 or 3 rounds. I would probably make it pretty quick because clients are gonna start to get grouchy on the wrist. And we do arabesque, okay? Foot goes down, foot goes up, stabilizing the upper body now. Now check it out, I have a tripod, 2 hands, knee is in the middle now. Bring it up, pause, slowly down. After 30 seconds, hold, bend in, and press out. And now upper body is just working to stabilize. Core is working obliques, glute max. And even this left knee, this hip, this leg is working for sure here as well to stabilize. Now, after you do that, you can do 2 or 3 rounds. You guys know your variations. You're gonna then hang up that strap, and we want a little bit of a reset exercise. So I would bring the clients down onto the belly just to reset really quick here. So boobs off box, we're gonna go bob. It's an acronym. I got a knot on my shirt. And then we're gonna come up and grab those back risers, and we're gonna do a low row here. So you're gonna come up, lift the legs, and release. Now, the blue is pretty light, so keep clients here for 30 seconds, and then just do the right arm for 20, 30 seconds. See how everybody's feeling, and then go right into that left arm, 20 or 30 seconds here. Keep reaching through the legs, working the posterior chain. This would also be a good exercise for June. That's our posture month, okay? And then after you've done that, come back down. The wrists and the knees got a little bit of a break, and then we come up and we do the left side. So this is what I would consider a pyramid. I don't even know if she would call it that back in the day 10 years ago. But we're gonna do the left side now. And left hand in strap, knees back, strong triangle, up and down. We've got 30-second lat pull. Now, what's working here? Your tricep, an extension. I was just quizzing Letty. We were doing this in my class right now. I was like, what's working? Serratus, lats. Then we go tricep extension, bend and press. But it's like the whole body, even the right arm, the legs are working. After 30 seconds, quick rest. Foot in the strap. Now, tip, you don't want to start your timer until the last person is in, okay? Because you're going to have some people that get in really fast. They can get a few extra reps in. That's fine. The people that are taking longer, go around and help them, okay? And then start the timer after they've gotten in. And then we do that donkey kick, bend and press. So I'm gonna break up the quadruped position, okay? And then we're gonna go back to tummy time, which we also wanna break up the tummy time because some clients get really crabby on their belly. So we come right back down onto the belly and we're in a perfect position to do some pulling straps, okay? So here, arms are gonna go up and down. Oh, this knot is hurting me. Okay, for me, this blue is like super light. So I would probably start to do some single arm alternating just to make it feel a little bit heavier. Do some T-press, open, close, triceps, add it in. That's gonna be a really nice class and a really nice long box flow. Now, after that, we could even go into some planks. So leave on the blue, leave on the long box, but just step your feet up onto that platform and then let's press it out into a plank. I might go down onto the elbows and then we know all of our options here. We can do our scooters, we can do our pikes and shoulder hinges. Any other plank variations are always welcomed. What else can we do with this long box? This is what I think about when I'm planning a class. What else can I do with that long box and that one blue spring? So I could even do some core, okay? So I'm gonna sit on the box, grab the straps. The blue's still gonna be relatively light because we could always go to a red for all this stuff. But just for the sake of keeping everybody moving, I would lay back, tabletop, front raise, and then add on right here. Legs out, arms back, come back in, okay? Reverse fly, same progressions, it's double leg stretch vibes. You know your double leg stretch from Return to Life. Okay, what else can we do here? You might wanna give breaks. Big circles, everyone's neck's gonna get real tired, okay? Arm circles the other way. And then maybe a little bit of teaser. So roll back, bicep curl, overhead press. As you circle the arms around, come up to your teaser. It's always a fun one. Okay. I think about how I can use the springs and the straps as much as possible. Because if you're just doing body weight exercises for the whole 50 minutes, in my mind, I think I could have just did that at home, if I'm being honest. Okay, we can do some final stretches here. That might be a whole class. I didn't really time it, but I was just making stuff up. So we do a piriformis glute stretch here with our half pigeon. Do both sides, you know, get that hamstring stretch in, all the good stuff. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed.